Welcome to the House of Hammer, built by the nation for the nation. Welcome to Hammer's House at Raider Nation News today. I am your host and your resident tribal chief, Hammer.
Acknowledge me.
Hope everybody's having a great Thursday, wherever you guys are at. I really had to think about that for a sec. Before we even go into it, y'all know the routine. Those new in here, let me teach you real quick. Smash some thumbs, hammer that sub, crush the bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions. A lot to talk about. Something that really broke while we were live yesterday during the 10K birthday celebration. And as long as I was on, I was like, you know what? Done. Let's call it a night, whatever. We will talk about it. Yes, for those that are unaware, Patrick Graham is back as the Raiders defensive coordinator, pretty much on staff with under a third head coach in the 3 years that he has been with the Las Vegas Raiders. So we are going to talk about it. I do want to hear from you guys in terms of your thoughts, your feelings, your views on it. Let's do a quick roll call, and then we'll talk more about Patrick Graham's history, especially with us over these last 2 years, 3 years, and what we expect down the road. CGR salute, Rorschach salute, Martin salute, Raider Food Chris salute, Sean Johnson, Herman Munster, E. Lee. I'm missing anybody yet? Resplendent, Raider Nation Drew, Raider Mike, Matt Marinovich, Raider Nomad, J&N Galindo. I think we're good right now. So yeah. Patrick Graham is back, guys. Kind of mixed feelings, but I talked about it a little bit in terms of Maxx Crosby and why this makes sense. Now, again, Patrick Graham came over with Josh McDummy. Yeah, that guy. And has been on the staff ever since, even after the firing of him. Interim tag put on Antonio Pierce. Antonio Pierce was a full-time head coach this past season, was fired recently, and now we have Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll already said that what he wanted to do, and we talked about this from the presser on Monday, working together with SpyTech, they pretty much are looking to be on the same page, have that chemistry, and pretty much go down the board with things that they want to do moving forward. But we also heard Carroll say, and I quote, "I'm really looking for people that have been with me, that understand the philosophy to some extent. I also want guys that have never been around me before. Then I'm hoping that we can maintain some of the terrific coaches that are on staff too." Good God. Hold up. Coldest.com, y'all. So we can have the benefit of the insights that they bring and the continuity that they can generate for us. Now, coming into 2022, the Raiders finished in 26th in scoring defense, but they improved the following year. A huge leap, went from 26th to 9th in scoring defense. They finished just 25th in scoring this past season, but we also know that was due to a huge absence. 5 key players, 5 starters on defense for us: Malcolm Kuntz, Maxx Crosby, who had been out since week 14, if I remember correctly, Christian Wilkins, Jacorian Bennett, and safety Marcus Epps. Those were some key guys that were supposed to be there for us during this past season, all down with injuries, and it just went downhill from there. Even with those injuries, though, and the absence of Maxx Crosby after week 14, from week 15 through the rest of the season, we just allowed 18.3 points per game, which was 6th in the NFL. So there was a sign of improvement, but that improvement was already too little too late. We know what Graham brings to the table. We know the type of schemes that he runs. It was supposed to be a hybrid, but we saw ultimately that the base defense was a 4-2-5. Now, with Pete Carroll here, and I talked about this yesterday, his base has primarily been a 4-3 with primarily running coverage-wise man or cover 3. So I do think, yeah, you're bringing somebody, or you're retaining somebody on the staff because he already has a familiarity with the players. You guys want to figure out what we need to do moving forward. Again, we have a lot of players that are that are set for free agency, but I spoke about this yesterday in terms of Maxx Crosby. he already knows the scheme, right? He already knows Patrick Graham's defense has been with Patrick Graham for 3 years. We know that Max also wants an extension right now. He wants guaranteed money. Make it make sense in terms of getting additional pieces. You added Christian Wilkins here last year in free agency. You also added Marcus Epps. But when it comes to Wilkins, like it was like, I'm pretty sure Wilkins came to us because of you, Max. And I'm pretty sure that you also scouted and pretty much vouched for him to have him here. So there's no reason for you to leave. And I said what I said the other day in terms of the things that he has said on his podcast. And he's made his own comments about that. Like people twist his words. You have fans from other teams, other fan bases that are stirring the pot and starting these rumors and starting this bullshit. And then it trickles down to Raider Nation, where Raider Nation gets pissed off. They want to talk their shit. Oh, well, he said this. Well, he said that. He doesn't want to be here. Let's just trade him to Detroit. Let's trade him. No, he wants to be here, guys. And that one video that was put out a couple of weeks ago, we dissected it. It was really easy to dissect realistically. He's out of guaranteed money. He wants to be paid. That's why every time I've said it, when it comes to that guy, this is the secret word anytime we say Max.
Fuck you, pay me.
He's already a huge cornerstone, not just for this team, but for the defense as well. So yeah, I'm on board with the fact that we have Graham here right now. Graham is back. Cool. Again, that's not to say that Carroll won't be in his ear when he sees certain things on defense or sees certain schemes or down and distance situations where he's like, okay, I don't like this. We need to go this route with it. There's still a lot of coaches, still a lot of different spots that we need to fill on that coaching staff. And again, he wanted to sprinkle a little bit of old with a little bit of new, guys that he's worked with before, guys that he's never been around with before. That's fine. Just you're bringing a culture here. I'm here for it. Let's just hope it's a very successful one for years to come. And like I said, and I stand by this, I'm going to continue to stand by this. I'm not concerned about Lombardi trophies. I'm not concerned about the playoffs right now. I'm first and foremost concerned about competing within the division and winning division games. That's it. Build this team. Give a reason to compete. Be a reason to compete. Be a reason that these teams are like, oh shit, we got to play the Raiders. But we have to build up from inside and then worry about handling business with the division. Then we can think playoffs, Lombardi trophies, so on and so forth. Let me get back to the chat. Let me see. Adam, what's good? Rusty, what's good? What did Ben say? I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it because I don't see it. Still no word on the OC yet. I keep hearing about this one name. Oh my God. Somebody's got to put the name in there. I can't. Bevel. My Packer friends keep showing me hella lame ass memes about Crosby going to Green Bay. Yeah, right. He ain't going nowhere. Talk that shit, Deb. Welcome in. Let's see. PG did blitz more last season. Hold on. But when we bring extra, it's usually a success. I don't like PG's lack of pressure when he brings it. I've talked about this before, especially when McDaniels was gone. Like, you started seeing some stunts across the defensive line that we never saw before. You saw him moving guys on the edge, playing opposite of their strong side. And I'm just like, okay, I'm with this. What happened to that? You have guys that were on this defense. Kuntz last year did a terrific job. Then comes in, is out for the season after week 1. You have a guy in Tyree Wilson. I think in the absence of Max and Wilkins, like, he tried his best to step up tremendously for the defense. Trayvon Merrick, another one that was in this system for Graham, a dude that you can put anywhere. Dude will shoot out of a cannon the second you call his number to blitz. I would love to have Merrick back. Merrick has actually had his last 2 seasons have been incredibly productive and incredibly solid, in my opinion. I don't see why we don't bring Merrick back. Again, that continuity, we need some of these guys back. And in terms of some of these guys, I'm talking about guys right now. Epps is up in the air. Hobbs, yes, but for a fair price. Kuntz, sign him on a 1-year deal. I'm with that. Bring back Merrick. Again, we missed a lot of these key guys, a lot of our starters due to injuries, but with Graham back, why not bring those guys back? Diablo, you can eat dirt, blow pebbles, and kick rocks. Spillane, absolutely resign. I would be good with that. Bevel with Carroll in Seattle and currently Miami. Yeah, my thing with Bevel is, and I was thinking about this the other day, look, you're with Coach Logic down in Miami. I love his offensive mind, and I guarantee this dude has learned a lot from him during his time in Miami. I wouldn't mind having him on staff with us for the offense, most definitely. Do you believe the rumors about Raiders versus Lions Super Bowl per the new? Chris, this is how I'm gonna reply with this. It's all that conspiracy theory bullshit, bro. I don't know. Yo, JNN, you can't tell me he doesn't look like, you cannot tell me that Mike McDaniel does not look like Logic. That is his doppelganger. I don't care what anybody says. I go on Coach Logic all day. Emerson Bevel is McDaniels. Do you think he has reinvented himself due to his... Yeah, I do. I do, Rorschach. And that's why I'm saying I think it would make sense. And again, a little bit of old, a little bit of new, people I haven't worked with before. Okay. If that's how you think it's going to work, if you think it's going to work for us that way, then let's do it. Let's do it. All good, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to those that pulled up yesterday for the hour and a half that we did, the birthday wishes, the supers, the gifting of the memberships. Thank you guys so much. It really meant a lot. I'm glad that I did do it. Yeah. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for pulling up, showing your support, showing your love, and all the birthday wishes. And there's still people that were leaving birthday wishes in the comments after the live yesterday. So guys, thank you so much for that. Salute. Would you be mad if Hard agree at quarterback coach, Bevel OC with AOC starter? I don't know how I would feel about Hard agree coming back. I would kind of question that a little bit. AOC I don't see as a starter right now, bro. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. Gerald, thank you. In your opinion, which QB fits best in Bevel's offense other than Wilson? Justin Fields. Maybe Sam Darnold. Probably like one of those guys. But like I said, I feel that, yeah, we could potentially get one of these guys via free agency. We can still move up, get our quarterback, have that free agent quarterback be the bridge, keep Shador down for a year, let him learn, let him develop, take it from there. Darnold is too expensive, though. I think his stock might have dropped after that playoff game. We'll see, though. But I think it's going to drop. I would take Justin over Russ any day. I've talked about this, especially with Carroll coming over here. I've talked about it on several occasions where I think that Justin Fields could be a guy that we really look at and consider when the new league year starts. Smoke is starting to rise around QB. I've said this since the beginning. Jackson Dart, Ole Miss. Look, if we decide to get somebody, and I've said this before, if we decide to go the route of getting a free agent quarterback, and maybe we stand pat at 6, or we move back, get more draft picks. We had like the second most right now in this upcoming draft. I believe the Cleveland Browns are ahead of us. Yeah, you could look at a guy like like Milrow. You could look at a guy like Jackson Dart in the second round, or you might have to move back maybe get an additional pick and go that route. Shout out to Tien. How would you fix the O-line and should Thayer Mumford be moving to guard? I would absolutely put Mumford at guard. I've said it before where I have wanted him to be at guard after Glaze took over. Mumford was a guy that should have been a tackle. Was constantly on the heels of running a Luminor spot when a Luminor was here. And Glaze did his thing this past in his rookie campaign. I think that, yeah, you could potentially put Mumford, kick Mumford to right guard. Why not? Kid, what up? We're talking about Patrick Graham. We're talking about this defense. We're talking a little bit of everything right now. Justin Fields is a running back playing QB. He can't throw. He did go 4-2 with the Steelers, and Steelers had a phenomenal defense. Again, we bring back some of these guys that were supposed to be our starters this past season. We would have a solid defense too. I would give Fields that chance right now. I'm sorry, but he would definitely do better than O'Connell would. Not an insult at all. QB can get Justin throwing much better. Oh, QB coach. I read that wrong. Wait, what did I miss? Kid, what happened? Because I didn't see it. I definitely missed it. I apologize for that. Oh, broke his thumb. Oh, you're a clown. Yeah, you guys got me all over the place. I can't stand y'all. Meredith played well also. I think that would be a guy that you bring back definitely, but again, he is more of a depth piece than he is, in my opinion, a starter. Is there any way you could post up the Raiders' current draft pick so we could take a picture? Estat, give me 1 second. Why are they doing it this way? Let me see something. There's got to be a way I could find it in a different way on here. Oh. Let me move this. So I'll see you guys real quick. Okay. So here you guys go right here. Here are the current ones. So we have in the first round, the 6 overall. Second round, I wonder if I could zoom in on this. Hold on. I guess not. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right. There you guys go. So we have the 6 overall, 37th overall, 68th, 73rd, 107, 144, 182, 214, 218, and 224. There you guys go. S dot, is that good? Can I take this off the screen now? I'm waiting for a thumbs up. S dot, can I take this off the screen? I'm taking this off the screen. There we go. He asked for it. I made sure you guys could see that real quick, but that, as it stands right now, that's exactly where we are in terms of our draft. Shout out to Chris on the $5.
Holla, city of squalor.
Just a late birthday gift, bro. Appreciate the fire content. Keep up the good work. I think even PG backs this will be Carroll's defense. Let's fucking go. Raiders. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on board with it. Like I said, I do believe that there may be things that Pete Carroll sees that he's going to be like, can you change this? Can we do it this way instead? I know it's probably been a while since Maxx has been in a 4-3. My thing is, ultimately, and I've said this before, I've said this previously, when it comes to being a coach. When it comes to being a coach, when it comes to game planning, when it comes to executing, you want to be able to play these guys at their strengths. You want to play them where they're going to succeed the most. And I don't, in my opinion, at this point in time, I don't believe the 4-2-5 is it for them, let alone everybody on the defense. And if that was the case, we would build a whole fucking defense of guys that can play in a 4-2-5. We shouldn't have to do that either. Play these guys to their strengths, and everything will take care of itself. Bo Nix is going second round. Penix is going early third round. What are we talking about, Jason? What are we talking about, bro? Solomon, what's up? It's a great day to be a Raider. Let's fucking go. We need more draft capital. Should trade who? Jack Jones, Andre James, Minshew, AOC, Tyree, Mayer. I'm not trading Mayer. I'm not trading Tyree. O'Connell, I've talked about. I think Minshew's probably just going to get outright cut. Andre James, quick, fast, and in a hurry, I would trade him. Are there any teams that would be interested in the services of Jack Jones? Name a team, and I could tell you, like, maybe, maybe not, or yes or no, straight up. Iron sharpens iron. I'm assuming you're saying you hope Pete puts his 2 cents in. Freight train salute, bro. Do you think we can trade up and keep the 6 like Chicago and Houston did? I highly doubt that. That would take a lot. And that would definitely, the only way that would happen is if we were including players in a trade like that. I do believe that would be the only way. You have to put a player or 2 in a deal like that in order to keep that 6 and get something else within that top. Let me see. And guys, if you want to keep the lights on here, the membership is pinned to the top. Hit that membership button. And those that are coming in, if you're new in here, the logo is in the bottom right corner. If you click that, you're subscribed to the channel. That doesn't cost you a thing. Campbell, Johnson, Carter, Graham, Ratledge at 6. I think Ratledge can go at 2, maybe 3rd. The 4-2-5 is more like is more than likely a defense that Graf hates because the middle is usually open. That's a fucking fact though, bro. And every time we've done a game, you see me blow gaskets over that. And somebody the other day was like, "Oh, how do you feel about the 4-4?" I love the 4-4. That was the defensive. That was my base defense with the last team that I was playing with a couple of years ago. And I learned it incredibly quickly. I ended up, while I was coaching high school football, I started utilizing it. I love it. And like I said, you have a guy like Isaiah Palomau, you can fucking drop him and put him in the box on certain situations. And if need be, if you want to go too high safeties, let him drop back. I'm with that though. I would absolutely do that. Remember, do you think Spytex gets aggressive to trade up for Shador? Arnie, I do think that Tom Brady is going to have a conversation with them about that. Again, I talked about it. We need to compete in our division first. We don't have a quarterback that can really hang with the rest of these guys right now. And again, not an insult, it's a reality. O'Connell's not the guy. Minshew most definitely is not the guy. That's why I'm looking free agency, and that's why I'm looking in the draft. If we can move up for Shador, and like I said, his relationship with Tom Brady, I think that there are going to be some talks about that. Do I think that they can be aggressive? Yes. Like I said, I talked about Spytek's track record since, 2006, if I remember correctly. And dude has worked his way up. I think that there's a good chance that could potentially happen. We have to wait and see, though. Still want Cam Ward as a QB, but cool with both Milroe and Gabriel. Freight Train, I talked about this yesterday. I feel like nobody has really talked about Gabriel pretty much since they got eliminated in the college football playoffs. His name has not been mentioned, and definitely has not really been mentioned in any of my lives. A lot of people have been on the Jackson Dart train. So I don't know. Gabriel, I don't think he is going to be a topic of conversation moving forward. Would love to trade back and get Dart or Will. Again, we could trade back, but they're looking at Dart right now being like one of the being top four. You have Shador, you have Cam. I think it's Shador, Cam, Milrow, Dart. That's how they have it ranked right now. But again, we also got to look at the combine because that could change dramatically. And you can look at some of these teams in the late first round that may need a quarterback or want to have a quarterback. Draft one of these guys in Milrow or Dart that can be a backup for the time being, especially if it's a team that has a veteran quarterback. Like there's talks right now about the Jets potentially looking to get a quarterback in this draft. We know the Giants are going to try to get a quarterback. Like who else could be out there potentially trying to go for a quarterback right now in this draft? Dixon, what's up, bro? Would you be mad if Tom Cable and Greg Olson, Ken Norton get hired? Arnie, I had this conversation, I think it was with Joe last night. He brought up Cable and he was like, Cable's a really good offensive line coach. So I'm like, I'll think about it, but I wouldn't be too thrilled about it. I'll say this. I'm very happy that we have Patrick Graham here and we don't have Gus Bradley back here. That's for damn sure. Salute to Marquise for gifting one membership, and salute to Flex Money. Welcome to the family, my guy. Salute to the 182 in here. Let me see. It looks like we're also retaining Rob Leonard, which everybody wanted. A lot of people still wanted him here, so I'm good with that. I heard about Tom McMahon as a special teams coordinator. Ricky Manning is going to be back as a cornerbacks coach. I think that it looks like they're locking up the defense. And again, special teams are good. The look right now is going to be for the offense. Who's our offensive coordinator? Who is our quarterbacks coach? Who is our running backs coach? Who's our offensive line coach? We'll see. Mark, I appreciate you. Thank you. What about a stopgap at QB and drafting a running back early, trying to get Manning next year? So you guys can be miserable and pissed off on a week in, week out basis this coming season? No. And I honestly, I with the whole thing with Manning, and you guys know I'm a huge Longhorns fan, and I have been waiting to see Arch as a starter. I feel that Arch is probably gonna play 2 years. I do, but I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll see how he does in his first year as a full-time starter with Texas this coming fall. But I don't know. I have a strange feeling that he's going to end up playing 2 years. Gabriel in fourth or fifth would be nice. Steve, that's probably where you're looking at Dylan Gabriel. And like I said, he has not been a name that has been brought up much recently. Which of our 27 free agents is our top priority to bring back? I would say Spillane most definitely. Kuntz, like I said, I think Kuntz I would give a 1-year deal. I do want Hobbs back, but Hobbs, it has to be for the right price. Do not overpay him. Do not overpay him. Merrick, I would love to have back. If we can get Javon Holland and Merrick, holy shit. I'd be with it. Dart is outperforming Gabriel and Milrow at the Senior Bowl. Well, see, that's all you need to know. PG doesn't switch up the defense. We're going to be bad again. He has to get to the middle of the field fix. Excuse me. Caps, and that's where I think that if Pete Carroll sees things like that he's going to be the one to tell him, like, dude, make these adjustments or you're like, I'm going to be taking over the defense. Who are we? You're talking about Arch? Yeah, probably. Like uncle, like nephew. Time to get my ass home. Have a good one, nation. Appreciate you, Hammer. Oh, she's out of work, ladies and gentlemen. You got me thinking maybe we need to move up to get a QB. I don't want a replay of last year. We got to see how this goes, man. We're going to take, like I said, we're going to take this as it goes. Like, we had the Senior Bowl. We had the Combine. New league year. Draft. Still a lot to get through. And again, we still don't have an offensive coaching staff realistically right now. So we'll see. Salute to Bronx Raiders. Who would you cut on our roster right now because they don't fit Carroll's scheme? Harrison Bryant, because I just don't think we need him anymore. Andre James, because we definitely don't need him anymore. JPJ is our starting center. Pete, most definitely. Whitehead, most definitely. Who else? Diablo, kick rocks. All right, that's a Zamir, deuces. Amir Abdullah, just because age-wise, that's pretty much majority of the guys I would get rid of. Meredith, I would keep. Jack Jones, it's questionable right now, Jason Downs. And like I said, if we could use him as a trade piece, I just would like to know what team would want his services. Girl said it's a good list. Appreciate you. Yeah, with Jack Jones, it's very, very, it's a touchy topic because again, I don't know what team would take the flyer on him right now. I really don't. Zamir White definitely ain't it. His fucking 13 horses fucking run faster than he does and have better fucking vision than he does. Appreciate you, CGR. At fire Canton. I gotta get somebody, the next person to watch one of Graf's lives. Can somebody please clip him saying that so we can add that to the soundboard? Because I know I'm not doing it that great when I do it. Jack played like Peters this season. Yeah. And you heard us call him out on several occasions, and then he got butthurt when other people on social media were trolling his ass about it. How much, Hunter? How much does he want? How much money does he want? And I'm curious to know where you heard that from. How much money does he want? Do you think Patrick Graham continues to call plays from the booth? I kind of hope so. I think you might see it where he starts down on the field, and then depending on if there's progression or regression, you might see him up in the box. David Shaw is off the table for our offensive coordinator job. He was hired by Detroit to be their passing game coordinator. He was one of the 3 names linked to us with Bo Hardegree and Darren Bevel. Then go for Bevel then. Go for Bevel. I haven't heard, and I could be wrong. Did Kubiak go anywhere yet? Did Slowick go anywhere yet? I know that the Saints are still looking for a head coach. I knew that nobody was going to want to take that job. We need a running back. Ours are subpar. Raider Rick, you're preaching to the choir, and we've talked about running backs that we would draft. We could even double dip in the draft and get 2 running backs, or we could get one that we can see as the featured back and have Sincere McCormick behind him. All the guards except for Meredith. There you go. But I'm pretty sure S. Dot is also talking about Dylan Parham because he's not the thick frame offensive guard. Kubiak went to Seattle. Okay. Slowick is an offensive coordinator. Has anybody heard anything on Slowick? Raiders hire linebacking coach John Glenn. Do we have the worst running back room in the NFL? Arnie, this year we definitely did. No, we're not going to trade for Stafford. Yeah, we did have the worst running back room, and it was crazy because I told you guys about an article that was put out there in terms of like the best trios in terms of running back and receivers in the NFL. And we were not on that list, or at least we weren't in the top 10. And I was like questioning it, but then it all made sense, especially with the piss poor performance from Zamir White. So yeah, we need to sign free. Is Becton set to be a free agent? If that's the case, and people have asked me about him in the past, the Eagles were the only ones that saw the light and saw his potential and moved him from moved him from tackle to guard. And he's done a phenomenal job for Philly. Unless Philly keeps him, he's a guy that I would consider to bring in at guard. Patriots could trade McDummy to the. Oh God. I'm not sure right now. I hear people talking about him, but I'm not sure right now where he stands or what the deal is with him. It's sad when damn Panthers are better than us. She ain't lying. Kellen Moore might take the Saints head coaching position. Good luck with that. At least interview Slowick. I wouldn't mind that. Max said he would love us to sign Najee Harris. Bourbon, I've talked about Najee. I wouldn't mind bringing him in here either. Bring him in here and still sign a running back, but you know, a lot of people had said that the running back position was not highly valued. Well, look at the 3 running backs that were free agents last year that really helped their teams this year. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, of course. I know I'm missing one right now, and I can't. Of course, JJ. How could I forget JJ? Like, you guys are talking, like they're talking how the position is depreciated, how they're not worth that much money. I think the 3 of them shut everybody in the league up. I heard Justin Tucker's in trouble for some inappropriate behavior, allegedly. So I don't even want to talk about that. Can't say thanks enough to y'all, for real, for real. Thank you for telling us your opinions, as I appreciate all the different opinions. Salute to CGR. Pete Carroll runs faster than Najee. Pete Carroll actually might be running faster than Aiden O'Connell. I would love to see them do a 40. Because I definitely think that Pete Carroll will cook him. Not an insult. Draft our own Barkley. We talking Genty. Talking Scattaboo. We talking Hampton. We talking about Henderson. We talking about who we talking about? Who we talking about? Pete Carroll has more get off than damn Arnie. Damn. Leaky salute. Samir is mid and Madison can be a backup for us. I've seen the things about keeping Madison. Zamir White isn't even mid, bro. Zamir isn't even mid. He's straight garbage. Like, I'm not making any bones about this shit right now. He's garbage. If he's watching, dude, you trash. I don't care. How long have we been on for? I fucking redid this today, so like, I'm here. Soundboard is there. And I'm kind of breaking my neck over here. 38 minutes in already. I think Madison's vision and strength when he runs seems to always gain yards. Think we should work. And look, here's the thing with Madison. I've talked about Madison time and time again. Is Madison a number 1? No, but he had to at times be used as a number 1 because Amir wasn't getting the job done. Madison is a serviceable swingback. And he did his thing. My 260-pound ass can run better than Zamir. Pete Carroll has better swim move than Yo, Arnie, come on, dude. It will never, but damn, I can imagine Sewell and Fuaga. That would be the, ooh, good God. Insane. That would be insane. Leaky, what up? I feel like there's really not much else to cover. You guys got any questions? Feel free to ask. We've been on again 39 minutes. I keep looking at the wrong monitor. It's this one I need to keep looking at. I'll make sure that everything else is good in here right now. Yep, we're good. Pete Carroll needs to find the new beast for beast mode. JT thinks the comparison to Jackson Dart is Baker Mayfield. What is your opinion? Haven't really watched a lot of Dart, so I wouldn't be able to give you a comp right now. Ladies and gentlemen, our resident meathead of Raider Nation, Mr. L.A. Rob is in the building.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Mark, I think he did, especially in the absence of Wilkins and Max. Like, I think he's only going to get better in year 3. I really do. Who's your most disappointing player on offense and defense? Amir was my most disappointing on offense. Defense, I'm going to say Jack Jones. Brock Lesnar's coming back. Do you think he comes back on Saturday? I salute to Triple H. He's finally going into the WWE Hall of Fame. He is going by in by himself this time. Congratulations, one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. I could, if you guys want me to. I could do a mock if you wanted me to. Like, what do you guys want to do? Third year as a charm for Tyree. Look, I have 2 full years in the system, right? 2 full years in Patrick Graham's system. Why the fuck not? They're Raider fans on Rich Eisen's show and were upset about hiring Old Man Pete. Did you? No, I didn't. And I don't, Troy, honest to God, I don't care to hear about it. And that's no disrespect to you. I've said it with this whole ageism shit. That dude can run circles around a lot of these fucking fans. So the people that are still on that ageism shit as it pertains to Pete Carroll, they need to sit down and shut the fuck up or go root for another team. I'm sick of it already. I got Kai Cenat winning the Royal Rumble over Logan Paul. Yeah, I can't. Are we signing Kuntz and how many pounds, like my brother Martin B would say? Kuntz, I'm not sure. I think Kuntz would get a minimum. I don't want to say a league vet minimum, but he would get like a 1-year deal for like $6 to $8 million, probably, with about 4, 5 guaranteed. I think that's fair for a guy that missed the entire season, don't you? I'm about to take the fam to a Golden Knights game, and I don't even like hockey. Wishing it was a Raider game, dude. You're gonna have a good. If you've never been to a hockey game before, I'm telling you right now, it's an experience and it's a lot of fun. So enjoy. We should give Zachary Carter more burn at defensive end. And I do want Chasen back too. I keep forgetting to mention Chasen. I want Chasen back. And Chasen is a hybrid, so you can have him at the outside. What is your evaluation of Tyree after 2 full years? Would you give him a 5th-year option? Arnie, not yet. See what he does next season, and we could actually look into him playing in year 4. Oh, I think they have to do it before year 4 or a little in by a certain time in the middle of year 4 of the contract. But I think this season will be what will ultimately decide if a 5th-year option will be picked up on him. We'll see. You see Baron Sorrell take on LSU Emory Jones. No, I didn't. Honestly, like I've had so much else going on that I haven't, and I've said this before, like I don't really sit there on the social media platforms looking at too much. I haven't been able to anyways because I've had too much going on. So we're talking about practice. Not a game. Not a game. Talking about practice. Kuntz will be re-signed before free agency. I think so. Tyree doesn't start. Enough said. Ooh. For league year, start year 4. Yeah, so he's got to do something this year and really stand out this coming season for them to even consider picking up his 5th year. We'll see. I like the Carroll hire and really like bringing back Graham. RC, so do I. Thanks, guys. Should be fun. Yeah. Just hope that they get a shit ton of goals. That's the one thing that I used to have an app for it too with the goal horns. Like I always loved hearing the goal horns. Pretty much when I hear the trains coming through the neighborhood at night, that's exactly, I just think goal horns. Because a whole bunch of different sounds that you hear. Shout out to Noon on the $5.
Holla, city of squalor.
Love the content, my brother. Happy belated birthday. Is Bevel the answer at OC or should we look elsewhere? I think Bevel could potentially be the answer, but it also depends on, all right, you bring him in. What is your plan for the quarterback? Who do you think is going to fit his scheme? Who do you think is going to fit his system? I would do it though. Grew up an Avalanche fan. Okay. And I heard today, I was listening to ESPN radio this morning, and they said that they're trying to still come up with a name for the Utah hockey club, hockey team, whatever the hell it is right now. They were going to go with the Yetis, but apparently the company, I'm going to see if I can find this article actually. The company Yeti, the water bottle cooler, everything they have company, shut it down. I'm going to see if I can find the article real quick. And apparently the fans get to decide what's next. Let me see if I can find it. All right. So Utah Hockey Club will not be moving forward with Yeti or Yetis as its team nickname. And this is per ESPN reporter Greg Wisniewski. I'm probably butchered it. I apologize. The team expects to announce a permanent name and identity before the 2025-2026 NHL season. The new fan vote comes after the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office rejected names and logos that Utah Hockey Club had submitted for approval, in particular Utah Yetis, which was widely assumed to be the franchise's eventual nickname. I would have loved for that to be their nickname. But now it stands that the last three remaining names for this team is going to be the Utah Hockey Club, the Utah Mammoth, or the Utah Wasatch, which I don't even know what the hell that is. The name will allow the team to use a mythical snow creature in the form of a Yeti as its mascot. Okay, sure. But the biggest refusal was for Yeti or Yetis. It was widely expected, even among Utah players, that Yeti or Yetis would eventually win out the team name. So again, they rejected it because of the cooler, Yeti Coolers LLC. You know what would have been dope though? Realistically, that would have been free advertising for Yeti. Even if they cut a deal with the company, like we'll name the arena Yeti Arena. Like, why not? That shit is crazy though. Bengals gonna have to be smart with money, can't afford everyone. I've talked about T. Higgins, and I do think there might be three teams that he ends up with: Buffalo, Washington, or Baltimore. I said it to somebody that I was talking with today that, in my opinion, Zay Flowers is not a true number one. At 5'9", he's most definitely not a true number one. So they need that true number one, and I think that will set the tone for Todd Monken, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and the rest of that Baltimore offense. Just saying. They were the New Orleans Jazz at one point, yeah, yep. And then they went to Utah where there is no Jazz. Wasatch is a mountain range near SLC. Okay, near Salt Lake City. Lord Buddy Bear, salute. Shout out to Marquise on the $5.
Holla,
I'm just throwing
city
this out there,
squalor.
but do you think we can get Mac back on a team-friendly deal, or do you think that ship sailed never to return? I am more concerned about locking in that extension and guaranteed money for Max, loading up or re-signing some of the players that we already had here in this system before I think about Khalil Mack. Oh, I said Max again. My bad.
Fuck you, pay me.
You said the Utah Mormons. Oh, I can't. I could see Higgins going to the same dude I spoke to said the Chargers. Like, I don't know how I feel about that one. Kyra was saying Burrow might want to get out of Cincy. What? Cody Rhodes 2.0 wants out? I don't know about that. Who's the number one receiver for the Chiefs? They don't really have one. Actually, Travis Kelce. I got this this was actually part of my swag bag when I was in Vegas was it the first time we were out there? No. When we went out there for the second draft that we did out there, this was a little swag bag that we got. Salute to residency though, man. Like, fucking love this hat. You're trading for Tua this year's pick 6, next year's for. I'm not trading for Tua, bro. I'm not trading for Tua. If we don't get McMillan, hopefully we get a DK or a Mel Keaton, improves the offseason step up. I'm good with trading for DK, and there have been names, Seahawks that have been named, that have been tied with us to potentially want to be here. Tyler Lockett is another one, and it would save Seattle cap space. We could trade for DK Metcalf, and then there's a defensive lineman as well that they've talked about. I wouldn't mind it. It doesn't make sense to me, Hammer. Why get a T. Higgins? Which skill set is a tall, strong possession receiver, and we can easily draft? A lot of people are like very, very iffy about McMillan, and do I want to use a Do I want to use that high first round pick for him, or do I go to the third, maybe fourth round and get a receiver in the draft there? Something to think about. Salute to you on the $10. I'm over
Holla,
here
city
struggling
of
today. I should
squalor.
definitely, next time I do this, I'm going this way with what I'm using. The Utah polygamist. I'm done. All right, so Bowers is our number one. Move our priority to other positions. Get a good receiver in the draft. I've drafted Ricky White Shoes, and yes, I will forever call him Ricky White Shoes. I've drafted him so many times in mock drafts. Like, he is definitely that guy for me right now. You guys want to do a mock? You guys want to do a mock? Thumbs up, thumbs down. We've already been on, I keep doing it the wrong way. We've been on 51 minutes. You guys want to do a mock? Let's get this going. Continue without supporting us. Mock draft simulator. Give me 1 sec, guys. I just got to get this on the screen. Fast. Draft room. All right. Okay. Delano, what up? Hunter, what up? I'm not taking him at 6. What about trading our first round this year, first next year, and our hell no. Absolutely not. Stafford does not have that much time left, bro. Absolutely not. No way. Ken, what up, bro? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How soon we get max extension news? Probably around the time before the start of the new league year, if anything. Yeah, I'm not giving all that to the Rams for Matthew Stafford. Absolutely not. No. No, no, no. All right, let's get this up on the screen. Oh yeah. You know what? Actually, it's better this way because I have the other one right here. So yeah. Where start? And maybe we'll do a trade afterwards. Maybe we'll do a trade for another one. We could trade up, we could trade back. But let's do this. All right. So Ward, Sanders, yeah, that seems like something the Giants would absolutely do. Kelvin Banks, New England, I've constantly said. Travis Hunter to Jacksonville, I've said on several occasions as well. McMillan is there as a suggestion. Will Johnson is there as a suggestion. Abdul Carter is there. Hell was that? If he already declared, I'm not sure how that works. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going the way that I've been going with this. And I'm gonna take Abdul Carter. Second round. Holy shit. Look at everything that Seattle's offering here. We get a 2. We get another third. We get another 6. What else? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 4s. Yo, I'm taking the Chargers offer. I'm taking the Chargers offer. We just loaded up more. This should be very interesting what this draft is going to look like. Nah, I'm rejecting the rest of them. We got an edge. Damn, Princely is there too. Marion Hampton's there. Let's see what quarterback is there. I might go with Jonah though. Quinn Ewers, Will Howard, Dylan Gabriel, Riley Leonard, Kyle McCord. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. And we might not end up with a quarterback in this draft. I'm gonna go Amari and Hampton here. We got another one. Another one. Maxwell Hairston, Trevion Henderson. Quarterback still there. Quarterbacks are still in play as well. You know what? I'm gonna take Will Howard. We got another one. Quinn Ewers is still there. Nah, I'm good. I'm not doing that again. Get a corner. Get another pick at 86. Reject. Reject. Alfred Collins on the D line. Nope. I'm gonna go Ratledge here. This is fucking tough. I'm gonna go Ratledge. Nope. Nope. Got our receiver in Jalen Royals. We can go one of two ways here. Do we double dip with the running back? I'm gonna go linebacker. Fill that spot. Should be incredibly interesting how this looks when we finish. Howard Cross, no. Billy Bauman, Sebastian Castro. We got a safety. We are all over the place with looking at this. But again, we got a lot more draft picks. I'm gonna go with Howard Cross here because I did not take a D lineman. I got an edge. Nope. 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 And Gabriel's still there, guys. That's just sad. Fuck. Don't need another tight end, but we can get our interior. We got a guard. Jaquavius Marks. So we double dip with the running back position. I'm going to double dip with the Taker Martinez because a lot of people were talking about him for a while. How many running backs did I get? We got 3 fucking running backs in this draft class. I'll bring another quarterback in here. Let me see. 18, 24. Yeah. Go McCord. Get a tackle. We still got 1 pick left. I'm assuming that this overall would be an A. Only bad ones we got, or maybe like an A minus probably. Wilson, Marks, Martinez, McCord, Ozzy, and Sorrell. Well, minus Sorrell will all B pluses. There is one that I would do that with if the opportunity presented itself, and that would be that would most definitely be Kelvin Banks. You know what? I'm D Cooks. I got you. 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 All right. We're going to do another one. And this one, you guys get to. Let me see. I'm going to do this for Green Dot Gang right now. If you are a member, if you're a member, you guys get to make these picks right now. Do this fast. All 7 rounds. And D Cooks, I'm gonna let you start this one. Where are you going with this, bro? Make a poll for the pick? Nah, I'm gonna let you guys pick. I'm gonna let you guys do this. Oops. Do you want to? D Cooks, you're gonna start it. Do you want to trade or do you want to just go 6 overall? You have the first pick, bro. You're on the clock. You said Genty. Okay. So let's start this shit up. Reject. You said Genty. All right. Got them. You got the next one. And guys, try to be quick about this. All right. So what do you want? Where do you want to go here? Ooh. My dude Baron is right there. Dude's a fucking dog. Milrow? Okay. Callan, the link is pinned to the top. The link is pinned to the top for the membership, bro. He said Milrow, right? All right, so we got Milrow. So you got an A plus there. Okay. Let's see. Rusty, you're up. Rusty, if you're still in here, you're up, bro. I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds. If he doesn't respond, then I'm gonna give it to somebody else. Troy, I appreciate you. Thank you, CGR. Rusty. Going once. Going twice. J Raider 007, you're up, bro. J Raider 007, you're on the clock. If not, I'll make the pick for you. Or I'll give it to a mod. I think I'll give it to a mod. I'm gonna let you guys do this. I'm gonna let you guys have fun with this. All right, Rob. Sawyer. Is he there? I'm looking. I said I'm looking, damn it. Why do I not see him on here? Okay. I don't see him on here, bro. Rob, someone else, bro. Callan, you got the next one. Edge. Callan, you got the next one, and thank you for welcome to the family, bro. RB from Ohio State. Which one? You want Jukins or you want Henderson? You're gonna be in the third round, bro. You got the 73rd pick. Rob, which one you want? You want Jukins or you want Henderson? That's the only thing I hate, that it's like just so delayed in terms of the chat, and that's nothing against you guys. All right, so we're going with Trevion. So now we got 2 running backs. Kalen, you're up, bro. You're on the clock. Should have played that sound effect for you guys. I would hope so. Callan, you're up, bro. I'm not taking a 3rd running back. That would just be criminal. Tate Ratledge. I think Ratledge already went. Let's look at interior. Yeah, he's gone, bro. He's gone. I can't search players either. This is fucking bullshit. Yeah, Booker's gone. Who'd you ask? You said Booker and Ratledge. They're both gone. Antoine Powell, Ryland, edge rusher from... Hold on. What was the name? There you go. Damn. Sorry, bro. It was good, Drip. Appreciate you. I'm gonna give this... Let's see who I can give this to. Who else is in here I can give this to right now? Justin Brown, you're up, bro. Oh, wait, not green dot. My fault. I swear everybody's picking flag football team players. Yo, fucking disrespectful. CGR. Give us a pick, bro. CGR and then Desert. The 3-time champ, son of a bitch. CGR. Give us something, bro. How the hell is Gunner still there? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh, Raider DB. A lot. I can't even count how many I've done tonight. This is the second one we're doing. I want you guys involved on this one. He wants to go with my guy Gunner. Jesus. And you got an A on that. Okay. Holy shit. Desert, you're up, bro. Adam, you're next. Rorschach, you're after. Oops, hit the wrong one. Best offensive lineman available? Well, that would be Charles Grant out of William and Mary. So, all right. Adam. Oh, sorry, bro. Can't. Just listening right now. Okay, all good. Rorschach, you want to go best player available as well? So you can do it in several ways. You want the best... Well, Nazir Stackhouse is technically the best player available, and we have not gotten a defensive lineman yet. So is that where you want to go? Okay. We got 3 picks left. Who can I give these 3 picks to? DB, give me one, bro. You're up. DB. We didn't. So, what do we have available? Oh, shit. Yeah, this is incredibly thin. These are the receivers that are left. Where's Jordy? Jordy, you got the next one. Jordy gets the next pick. Thank you for catching us, CGI. Best receiver? All right, that's Kobe. Kobe! Jordy, you're up. Damn, it's really after 8, and we have been on an hour and 11 minutes. Shit. I'm gonna wrap this up after this one. I'm gonna do research on Charles Grant now. You see the suggestions that are there. You have 2 corners. You can go tackle. Got 3 corners. Well, the best corner technically available right now would be Justin Wally out of Minnesota, or you can go Bilal Cohn out of Western Michigan. And we got 1 pick left, and I'll just take one after that. J Drip said no corner, no safety, no middle linebacker. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. Hey, you guys are making these picks, not me. The Utah Soakers, I hate you. All right, is there a suggested one? Offensive tackle. Because the linebacking room is not there at this point. Just take a tackle and finish this shit off. So let's see where we stacked at the end. It's getting bedtime for Hammer. 3-hour difference for the West Coast. Yo, Rush Hock, the disrespect. All right. So Ashton Genty with the 6th overall pick got an A. Jalen Milroe, A+. Trevion Henderson, B+. Antoine Powell Ryland out of Virginia Tech, a C. Gunnar Helm, a huge shock to me. A. Charles Grant, A. Nazir Stackhouse, A+. Kobe Hudson, A+. Justin Wally, B+. Xavier Truss, A+. Not a bad draft, but we're still missing a fucking linebacker and a safety. So, yeah. Very, very interesting with your guys' picks, but I can't say that I don't like them. It's just very interesting. All right. We coming up on an hour and 15. The frame rate actually tonight was actually better since I upped it. 376 drop frames, which is only 0.3%. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. We talked about a lot in terms of Patrick Graham, what we should do moving forward. The search for our offensive coordinator, in the words of Bobby Boucher, no, the search continues. Tomorrow, if I have the time, we will talk. Kalen, we can do that tomorrow. We'll open up the vault line tomorrow. We'll talk free agencies a little bit. Free agency, we can talk the defensive side of the ball tomorrow now that we do have Patrick Graham back, and we've already named a couple of players that we would already want to re-sign. So I'm 1,000% here for that. But again, I appreciate everybody that pulled on up on your way out. If you haven't already, smash some thumbs, hammer that sub, crush the bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions in the house that Hammer built by the nation, for the nation. Raider Nation News Today. Continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another, COVID or not. You should always remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die. Till next time, y'all. And of course, as always, on my New York, peace, love, and positivity. Yeah, there's that part too.
And when I leave, come together like butt cheeks.
We outro, y'all. Have a great night.